According to hardware insider Kepler_L2, the next PlayStation could ship with 30 GB of GDDR7 RAM. That's higher than earlier speculation pointing toward 24 GB, and noticeably above the 16 GB found in the current generation PlayStation 5. The leak claims Sony may use 10 3GB GDDR7 modules, delivering up to 640 GB per second of bandwidth on a 160-bit bus. For context, the PS5 tops out at 448 GB per second. On paper, that's a serious increase in memory throughput. It's also worth noting that other rumors have mentioned a new AMD APU, possibly based on future Zen 6 CPU cores and next-general RDNA graphics. While those details are still speculative, the memory configuration would fit that kind of hardware ambition. Here's where things get complicated. GDDR7 isn't cheap right now. Demand from AI infrastructure and data centers has tightened supply, and memory pricing has been volatile. If Sony really commits to 30 GB of high-speed memory, that adds up quickly. Some community discussions argue that 20 GB might be enough, especially if it helps keep the console's launch price under control. A more aggressive memory configuration could mean pushing past the $600 mark, maybe even closer to $700 depending on market conditions at launch. Of course, Sony also has to think long-term. A console typically needs to stay relevant for 6 to 7 years. Cutting memory early might save money upfront, but it could limit performance toward the end of the generation. That's likely the internal balancing act happening behind the scenes. For now, this is just a leak. Manufacturing timelines floating around suggest a possible 2027 or 2028 release, which means plenty can change between now and then.